An unlikely hometown hero, David Richard Freese was a former baseball player for the St. Louis Cardinals, Los Angeles Angels, Pittsburgh Pirates, and the LA Dodgers. Freese had a remarkable stand-up performance that will go down in history, as we'll get into that in this video shortly. But this is a short story about a hometown hero of David Freese. Please like this video, subscribe, because I will be making more of these videos in the near future. Freese was born in Corpus Christi, Texas. Then his family moved to Wildwood, Missouri, which is a suburb of St. Louis. Prior to the 2006 MLB draft, the Boston Red Sox wanted to sign Freese, but his college at the time of South Alabama was in the College World Series Regional Finals, which extended his season past the pre-draft signing date. Freese was selected by the San Diego Padres in the 9th round at pick 273, and Freese would actually play 2 seasons in the farm system before being traded prior to the 2008 season to the St. Louis Cardinals for Jim Edmonds and cash. Freese got the call-up during the 2009 season when 4-time All-Star Troy Glaus needed surgery on his right shoulder. Even though Freese only played 17 games that season, the Cardinals did witness what he could bring in the future. But there's things that lingered with David Freese. He started to have hand issues. In 2011, he broke his hand during the 6th inning against Atlanta. This was the start of future injuries as well, as he never actually played a full 162 games in his career. But in 2011, something was special about this Cardinals team. They were a team that no one expected to make the playoffs, and they ended up in the 2011 World Series against the Texas Rangers, who actually was in the World Series last year in 2010, but lost to the San Francisco Giants. But this World Series, Freese played clutch baseball during the entire postseason. He batted a .533, but his career is highlighted by Game 6. If you're a baseball fan, you know what this game means, but I will still show and tell you anyways. In the bottom of the 9th inning, the Rangers needed only one more out to win the game, and they were also down to one more strikeout as well. It was 7-5, and it all seemed the Rangers' way to win this World Series, but Freese at the dish, down to his last strike, and the pitch was placed outside the strike zone, and Freese hit it where it was pitched and sent it over to right field, just out of the reach, hit the glove of Nelson Cruz, and Freese would score the tying run on a 2-run triple. Now the game is tied 9-9 in the bottom of the 11th. Freese had this to say.
Freese hits it in the air to center. We will see you tomorrow night.
In 2012, Freese would have his best year as a Cardinal as he batted a .292, 20 home runs, and drove in 79. Freese was even an All-Star that season, the only time he was an All-Star in his entire career. During the 2013 offseason, the Cardinals shopped Freese out west for the outfielder Peter Borges. This was a good move at the time for the Angels, who needed help to get into the postseason once again, but nothing came from the deal except Freese was back with his former teammate in St. Louis and Albert Pujols. He would spend a couple seasons out west before signing as a free agent to the Pittsburgh Pirates. He would have a decent numbers in the time for the Pirates, being a veteran player with a good average and a defensive glove. But in 2019, Freese was moved out west once again to help the Los Angeles Dodgers win the World Series, but did not. He was platooned with Justin Turner at third base and played first base every once in a while as he made the move to help out the team. David Freese went from hometown hero to a guy to help get over the hump and make a deep run of the postseason. Very likable guy who came up in clutch moments. Freese is a guy who will go down in history as one of my favorite players to watch when growing up, even though I turned off my TV 2 times during the 2011 postseason due to anger and frustration. I always turned it on right in time to witness one of baseball's greatest moments ever, as in Game 6. Make sure you like this video, share it to a friend. Also, I'd love some suggestions in the comment section on players that I could do a short story on in the near future. Thank you for watching.
Freese hits it in the air to center. We will see you tomorrow